Let's talk about why everyone is so fucking aggressive, or just explaining the astrology of people being particularly dramatic this month. So I'm just gonna go ahead and explain it. If you want to stay around for the hotel room tour and the fit check, be my guest. But essentially, there's a lot of planets moving through Sagittarius right now. Right now, particularly Mercury and Venus are in the middle of Sagittarius, which means that they are opposing Mars and Gemini. Anytime there's a hard aspect, so square, opposition, or conjunction to Mars, things tend to be very inflammatory and more aggressive or conflict-ridden than had there not been an aspect with Mars. This Mars retrograde in particular is a little bit complicated because it's retrograde. So squaring Mars retrograde shows more frustration, more delay, and more overall confusion going on, not to mention that Mars is squaring Neptune, and having a hard aspect to Neptune can definitely show confusion, fatigue, being misled, and being dishonest. So it's this increase of drama, being petty, being aggressive, being unhinged, also with no clear truth, no clear goal, and no clear outcome of the conversation or the issue. So if over the next few days in particular you feel like you're fighting a lot, you are arguing with people, and that it just feels very on edge and like you're walking on eggshells, know that you are not alone and this will pass. It won't pass for about 2 weeks, however. So right now Mercury and Venus are opposite Mars. You can expect the conversations and the dialect with others to be particularly aggressive. And then later in December, around December 8th, there is a full moon happening in Gemini, which emphasizes Mars really a lot. I sound fucking idiotic. It emphasizes Mars a lot because it is exactly conjunct Mars in Gemini. So this full moon on December 8th will likely be the high point and the acceleration or the breaking point of all this, because having a full moon exactly conjunct Mars retrograde by degree, fucking sheesh, the aggression, the pettiness, the backlash, the just fighting. This looks like a make or break time for Twitter in particular because of the chart of Twitter during this time. I don't think the app is going to go down, but I think it could be a major fight or major technical issue during this time, so I would be watching out for that. For anyone with particularly Gemini or Sagittarius placements around 15 to 16 degrees, this is going to be the most intense for you. But for everyone, it's not horrible right now. I mean, the astrology is much better than eclipse season, simply due to the fact that eclipse season is already intense as fuck. Anything happening during eclipse season is intensified. And then it's not eclipse season, and an opposition to Mars is not the same as a really convoluted eclipse alignment with Uranus being just chaotic, really impactful. This is more surface petty. It is more just aggressive conversation, arguing a lot. It's not the end of the world by any means. So if you're feeling it very intensely, if you have middle degrees of mutable signs like Gemini or Sag, do know that this will pass. So it might be that the conversations are the most heated right now. Things calm down a little bit. They're a little more confusing but less aggressive than in the beginning of December. But as we lead into the full moon on December 8th, that'll be when the aggression really, really picks up. For everyone, you can check the Gemini part of your chart. This might be where you're particularly frustrated or having to go back and fix things and you're just done. For me, my 6th house is physical health and also employees. With physical health and working out, I just am kind of annoyed with the boredom I have with a certain routine of doing certain things. I feel just kind of I want to go on a random fucking triathlon in the woods or something to work out instead, so it just feels this frustration. Also feeling I am working very hard and maybe it's leading to overtraining because then I'm tired for the rest of the fucking day, even though I'm killing it in the gym, but that's all my fucking energy, even though it might seem I just never end. And no, people are always Jesus Christ, she's on coke or Adderall. I'm bitch, I'm too scared to I've never tried Adderall. No, I'm not. So full disclosure, I'm just on point. You're slow. Never mind, I'm canceled. Okay. Anyway, with all these planets in Gemini and Sag, actually it does feel a very fast-paced time. It feels things are moving very quickly, but the square to Neptune does show confusion or things are just foggy. But yeah, I'd say that for me it's not as relevant because I don't have anything in middle degrees of mutable signs. So I feel I'm very much sitting in the back. It's very rare that I myself ever have conflict or drama with fucking anyone, and I will be doing vlogmas, so you can expect maybe we'll have some drama there. Maybe we'll have something interesting. Maybe my December, because I always go into these vlogmas and I'm I'm not gonna have anything to talk about, anything to show. And then suddenly, the most insane events ever happen, but my life is so absurd that, absurdity doesn't stop, and I'm do I write a memoir now, or do I wait for things to get even more intense? I do want to write, an album, put out some, really intense stuff about my life, but I feel I need to get, heartbroken first, because it's just been boring so far. So, it will be an entertaining 2 weeks. It will be a time of sitting back, getting the popcorn. If you want to watch some people really hash it out, be my guest. it is not the time that I would hash it out with others. Like, I would not embody this transit, if that makes sense. I would let the transit have other people asking for the supervisor and shit. I wouldn't be the one. I would just like be laying low, doing your own thing. It's a little bit like, I'd say the best manifestation of this would be being direct and executing things. So I'm gonna try to like get a lot of videos out, do a lot of content, vlogmas. Maybe I'll just be even more unhinged than I already am, because at this point I have fun saying things that I know will be taken out of context. Like, I have fun being like, oh, this line in that interview, haha, that's gonna be quote tweeted, and then I can just sit back and be like, you fucking idiots. Anyway, I hope that your, what is it now, end of November, Sag season is going well. Shout out to all the people in the comments saying I hate Sagittarius. No, I just hate you all, and you're giving Sagittarius a bad name. People joke around that because I just say I don't have any Sag placements myself. Like, I can't relate to it. It's not a fucking moral judgment. I don't relate to Cancer. But I have more Cancer friends, so people, you know, pick and choose. But, all my Sagittarius friends, happy birthday out there. Hope it is a lovely end to the year. Dropping in the next day to say that definitely the fighting and aggressive conversation played out in real time. I'm at Decentral and I was on a panel with literally like near security. Security came up when a woman was like yelling at BitBoy Ben Armstrong about just being involved in the space. It was a lot. I'm gonna insert a clip here just to document this.
You know, if anyone writes go to Google and searches for bitboy scam, you will find all the information.
The father.
We don't need fathers. We are women. We don't need a father.
This is about women now? We're turning this around. Let me tell you, you lose. You lose. You lose. Period.
No, I'm sorry. You know, just because you think someone loses doesn't mean they lose. And I'm sorry.
I think, is this person a loser?
I'm sorry, I don't need a father here to guide me. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay, well, why are you there and we're up here? Why?
I'm sorry, even I was up on the stage.
Yeah, you what?
Even I was up on the stage, even I'm a bloody speaker here.
Who are
But
you?
know what? I didn't go and fucking scam people. That's the difference.
All right. Hey, listen.
No.
We love that shit here. We really do.
Right? If you're gonna give me the mic, oh please, like
Just explain what happened.
no, wait.
Take your 10 seconds. You know what? This is the most famous you will ever
And
do.
check all the things that he has done.
No one needs
Check it. Where's the evidence? Let's hear it. Where's the evidence? Give the evidence. Give the evidence. This is your moment. Prove show me a media sheet. Show me a media sheet and say that's evidence.
Alright, let's go and see, right? So guys, we can just go and check all the evidence posted by Zach XP.
A thread from a year ago.
It doesn't matter whether it's a year ago, right?
No, hold on. When you do
Please
this.
go and check all the evidence.
Okay, so you're a
Zach
child molester.
XP.
You're a child molester. You're a child molester.
Okay, can you let me complete now?
No, I don't have to back it up with evidence.
Fine.
It's just something that I said.
You know
This
what?
woman is a child molester. She's a murderer. She's a murderer.
Look at you, you're shaking. You know when people shake, those are psychological evidences. You know when you're wrong, you
No,
shake.
it's baseless accusations.
No, it's not baseless. Okay, you know what?
So someone can tweet something. So someone can
It's
tweet
not
something.
tweet.
It's accurate.
It's not. Okay, he has
Present it right here.
Let's go and check, guys.
Right back. Hey, hands up for the child molester murderer. Because I can say anything that I want to say about somebody, and it's okay. I don't have to present real evidence. All I have to do is make an accusation that she's extorting people and investing money, and people accept it as true because I made it a tweet. That's the problem. That's the problem with WebT.
Why don't you try that then, right? Try that.
That's what you're doing to me right now.
Please,
Let's just be honest for a second, though.
Yes, go.
You shoot FTT too.
No, I did not.
It happened.
Guys.
Like,
This-
we're not
this-
here to cause violence.
So are you saying that I got paid? Are you saying I got paid? Are you saying that I got paid by FTT?
We all make mistakes.
Are you saying that I got paid by FTX? Excuse me, sir, I'm asking you a question. Are you, when you say the word shill, do you mean that I was paid to promote that token? What that? You gotta let me finish. Oh, okay, so what you're saying is, the equivalent, what you're saying is, sir, is the equivalent of someone getting an honest opinion on a coin is shilling. This is the problem.
Well, you
I've been
buy
attacked.
a bag, chill it, and get your bag spot.
Okay, so let's go back. So you think that I'm sitting in front of a computer and I make a video, and as soon as I do it, I'm sitting there and click sell?
I hope not. I don't.
You don't understand my life. I have 0 time.
I am here in Miami, ready to get on stage and do a panel and maybe not be too aggressive. I was going through my outfits and some were so ridiculously emo. I was like, I will never stop dressing like this. I don't care if it's a fucking, I'm about to get on a panel and talk about like responsibility in trading. Like fucking, okay, well whatever. Let's do a little bit of a fit check. So I am in, let's see if this can show. It can. So I'm in this dress, which I wore a lot in New York, but everything else I brought is a little bit hot, or it's like beachy-ish, and I realized that I brought a lot of going out to clubs wear, and I'm refusing to go out to any clubs because I don't enjoy that. I don't care about seeing the strippers at 11, asking them about their lingerie. Like I'm tired. I did that like last year and was like, it was just a funny experience and I don't care anymore. Anyway, I have this belt on that is way too big for this, but you don't really notice it. Like it's just not, there's no hole containing it, but it's just around. And then I have this chain on, which like it felt like it went with the razor necklace. And then I'm just in these shoes because I don't have anything else. And I'm gonna wear my red bag with it. I did red eyeliner underneath because I felt like it would go. And I'm in, what am I had no way of completing that thought. Anyway, I'm here in Miami. I'm at the SLS Brickell. By the time this video goes up, I'll be leaving like that day, so I don't really care. If anyone knows, this is my favorite hotel in Miami because it looks like fucking a kid's it looks like Dylan's candy bar, and I think that's funny. So I mean, I like that the bed's in the middle. It's just cool. This is my, Jesus Christ. My view of Brickell. Oh my God, the humidity, not a friend to my hair. So there's like not that much to see. I did not get like a cool room view, but it's fine. I don't really give a shit. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. I have a few more TikToks to film. I filmed a ton. I don't like any of them because the way my hair just looks just a little frustrating. But yeah, I'll get this out there. Hope that you all have a moderately aggressive, entertaining week. Not anything that is like bomb drop. Some of you might. Some of you do. Let me know. Entertaining. That's what life is for. See ya.